Wow. So I was. Good call, Stinson. Appreciate you. It's funny how often that happens. Anyway, I'm back. Welcome in. What's happening? Good evening, good evening. Weaver and Quarter Part, last of their line, staked to service, tracked and taken beneath the city of steel, 8 choristers, 12 envoys lost to task. What's the good word, Stinson? How you doing? Okay, not down that way. Got you. Okay. Just making sure. Girl's mine. Welcome in. What's happening? Ah, you got the OG pick. Just had a fajita bowl from Poncho's, so you're feeling pretty good. I don't know what Poncho's is, but burrito bowl sounds incredible. Yeah, boy! Maybe I need to go get me a burrito bowl tomorrow. Gotta kind of drive, though. Well, not really. I could certainly go to, like, Chipotle. It's kind of far. Or, what's that other place? I don't know. I can see the can see the design. I just can't think of what it is. Challenge? Something tells me if we challenge and we fight this, that's how we beat the game in the second act, right? I don't really want to do that. But seems like that's the only way to do this. Let's try going down this other path. Juan's flying burrito? I haven't seen... I don't know where they are anymore. They were on magazine for quite a while. Now they're not, right? No, not Izzo's. Carrollton near Canal Street? Yeah, that's near this other place that I'm thinking of. That's not Juan's. But what's it called? There's like the Panera. And then there's like the Winn-Dixie. And that little thing there. Damn. There's another one in the quarter. What the fuck is that place called? Yeah, that's how good it is. None of us can remember its name. Oh man. I mean, I've been there a handful of times. It's not my favorite, but you know, it'll get the job done. Oh, okay, so now we have a shortcut. Why do we have a shortcut? So, does this actually lead somewhere and I missed it? Well, anyway, we got a shortcut for when we get our butt kicked. Felipe's. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I kind of messed this up, didn't I? Alright, stuff's about to get real, y'all. That looks great. Grandmother Silk. Beyond belief, welcome in. Been to Juan's and they're fabulous. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been to Juan's. Like I said, at least since they were on magazine. should probably heal. How about that? Ooh! Oh no! All right. Well, oh wait, what? I was still alive? Oops. Yeah, that was the first attempt. Got here just in time for the struggle bus. Thing is, I was doing real good at accidentally dodging the needles. I'm not sure I could do that again on purpose if I wanted to. Yeah. Oh god, I jumped too high. Oh, I see. She grabs you. Okay, we'll just run along with her. Oh, God. What? How many phases are you about to subject me to? Oh, weird. You got the same picture. Welcome in, Killbilly. Oh wow, okay, spikes now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Did you figure out where to go? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. Likeable Inkling ZYHTWXBEH. Nice work. Get wrecked. Okay, picking up the pace now. Oof. Oof. I'll take the heal. Oh shit. Oh wow. Okay, dummy. Oh shit. Okay. Woo! Damn. This is freaking intense. Yeah, we made it. All right. Credit roll. But we have to find, I'm sure there's an Act 3. So either it's going to put us back in after the credits, or we need to go do some other shit before we come back and beat, I guess, probably an upgraded version of that boss. Ah, Matthew Trobiani, Estrobio. Dots are being connected. Yeah, big avatars. Yeah, I was wondering if they were a little bigger today. I feel like I don't usually have to fight them for space. Let me see. Through the darkness and dangers you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight. Let's meet again on the road ahead. What? Okay, let me see here. Studio mode. Go over here to avatars. That's correct. Then let's just try in our main. According to this, it looks like they're the same size as they should be. Let's see if maybe there was an here. Oh, and now they're tiny, right? I literally did nothing. Like, clicked on the window and it resized itself. Like, what the hell just happened? All right, let's all right, let me close it and restart it and see what happens. That's freaking funny. What in the world? Not stream avatars, my old faithful giving me problems. Okay, they're normal now. Alright. Maybe I just left it running too long? Wow. Oh, don't tell me my completion. I'm not ready for that. We're not done yet. Okay, so there's some other mechanism that I'm gonna need to get to in order to activate Act 3. Where are these buttons? But that said, oh, well, yeah. Oh shit, that is not what I meant to do. Elevator's a damn trap. Hey, are you okay? Friend? Not so friend? That's on the map now, which is interesting. Okay, let's assume for just a moment. I don't actually need to go back to this room. But let's say this These three whatchajiggas are clues. Well, except for that we don't know where the Black Baron is. And the City of Steel. Eight choristers. Well, I don't want to do City of Steel first. Because I'm guessing that's going to be the... yeah, we'll see. So why don't we start with this first one with the Sand Sea Waste. So frail with age could mean that it's not high up. 7 choristers and 9 envoys. Do we have to follow the bodies? Let's go see. So if we start I guess the first thing would be to find a body and start to figure out. I didn't play dice. What are choristers and what are I guess they'll be out of... Oh, we have to find their camps. Yeah, I don't want that. Maybe eventually I will, but ain't right now. Sand Sea Waste. Could be here, or it could be the Sands of Karak. Thing is, I don't know if we necessarily see... Because on the edge of the map, over in these areas, yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, Big Girl's Mine. Appreciate you dropping by. Definitely have a good rest of the night and get some good rest. So now we're back in one of those areas that I was... That ain't the answer. Oh my gosh. Oof. I think I'm just hoping to find out of place bodies. I don't know about your findings thus far, beyond belief, but Gogmazio's appears to be completely game altering. Completely game altering. You looked at the armor, right? So you can change your Artian weapons into Gogma weapons, which then allow you to unlock 2 set skills, right? But then the Gogma armor itself also fulfills the requirements of some of the sets. So now, whereas we've been settling with either just 1 4-piece or maybe 2 2-pieces, now you can have 4 or 5 2-piece sets on at once between your weapon and your Gog armor. Never mind that then the Gog armor also has a set bonus of itself, and never mind that also the well, really that's the majority of it. You're just watching a Rage Gaming video on it. It's like, it's completely, I didn't realize he put out a video yet, but it just seems if this is what they're giving us right now, it makes the DLC even more exciting because we're gonna be fucking everything that is 9-star and difficult now is like, I just don't see how it's gonna stand a chance against these upgrades. Armor has set skills based on alpha or beta. You can't choose. Yeah, but the alpha links up with like 3 different set skills and like another 2 or 3 group skills. And then the Bravo or beta does the same for different skills, except for that there's the weird anomaly where like there is a little bit of overlap, and I'm not sure I'm not entirely convinced it isn't just a typo at this point. But for instance, like I saw somebody post a screenshot of like a weapon with, 850 element because they were able to unlock like the 2-piece Odegaard, the 2-piece Gogma, and like another 2-piece Whatchajiga boosting stats. So, it definitely seems like there's a lot of potential for this thing to completely be tipped on its head. Never mind then that also we can re-roll our Artians and, seemingly, I'm trying to make sure I get this right here, but like, one of the EX can cover almost 3 of the previous upgrades. Yeah, everyone's going to need to use at least 1 piece of Gogma armor. And actually, at least 1 piece of Gogma armor would be my guess. But also, the other thing is like, it's kind of been the same for Lord Soul, and, people have found other builds besides that. I just don't know if you're going to find a way to build around, not using Gogma at all. And especially if you can get Lord Soul on your weapon, and then also have like 3 or 4 set skill, like... Nothing right now compares with that. I haven't even upgraded yet, and I I did one of the 9-star quests just to see. I'm surprised I was able to get it done. And they pay 100 zenny for that quest, and I got 15 talismans. Question for me, do you even need to reinforce base Artian because it allowed you to do the Gogma reinforcement without the Artian, seemingly no difference except carrying over Yeah, actually I was wondering about that earlier. I suspected that you just need a rarity 8 or you need a rarity 8 with any rolls on it, but it seems like that would be kind of silly. But I wouldn't put it past Monster Hunter. But if you're already saying you did it without reinforcing at all, then that answers that. It seems to me, actually, now that I think about it, it seems to me like they would want to consume more resources if they can. So it seems like you would need at least a base reinforcement on it. Not saying that that's necessarily what they did, but that seems to be the way that if I were designing it, I would probably do it that way, just because I want people to have to farm Orichalcites and Gogma shit more frequently. Because, the Orichalcites are almost a moot point at this point. Just not sure if it gives you the bigger boosted reinforcements. Well, there's nothing to indicate that, because, you've got 2 options. You can, amend or you can replace, right? And when you replace, it's like all of the prospective new abilities are all question marked out. So, there's nothing to indicate that you would get better rolls by having a baseline reinforcement. I gotta get on, and I think the first thing I'm doing is trying to make my Gogma farm as efficient as possible. So, you know, I've got a work in progress set that I'm doing. I need to farm some Guardian Rathalos rubies. But also, you know, I'm still kind of... I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck in between between what I'm doing now, which is using the what do you call it? So Shia weapon. When, you know, having two separate Artians is so much stronger and kind of negates the need. I've been carrying hunting horn since the game released, you know, and it's like, it's kind of a moot point with how much stronger these weapons are when you, especially when you need multiple elements. The two reinforcements definitely don't stack, so base Artian reinforcement is just useless. Yeah, it seems that way. You know, it's actually, it's not even cheaper, is it? Oh, maybe it's cheaper if you have a base reinforcement. Maybe that's the difference. Because I'm pretty sure I think it was only 20... I'm pretty sure it was only 20... or a calcite instead of the normal 50 when I re-rolled earlier. Suffer no more, held in our hearts. Worthy. Remembered. Suffer no more. Pardon the path. Dear one. Oh, you know, maybe I need to... Pardon the path. Maybe I need to go and, okay, so if these guys... If I go back to that room where I got the clues and play music, what happens? Also, maybe these things are the signs? Maybe if I put together all of their messages? Maybe, but it still would be more because you would need base reinforcement, which costs 50 plus 20 for the... Yeah, but then each GOG reinforcement I think only costs the 20, right? So maybe maybe that first one is just more expensive if you don't already have if you're not re-rolling. Did you notice what is the cost on that one that you didn't reinforce first? Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Are these the out-of-place bodies? They probably would have been coming from this way, right? So in which case then that's number 1. Here's number 2. Just so you're aware, that website I sent you, the wiki with the armor search, has... It's updated for Gogmasios, and it'll tell you even when you need to use upgraded... I mean, they were fast. It's crazy that they've already updated that. Okay, so if we take this guy as another, we need to find... yeah, hold on. It doesn't do what, Destiny? Uh-oh. Well, but we know we should be in the other zone, right? Not here. So that bridge wouldn't have been there when they came. So it could be below us. Doesn't do what Destiny's API does, for example, where it can see your items on your account and make the build with what you have. No. You can put in your own talismans, but it doesn't do it. It won't read your stuff automatically. But it does a really good job of like cross-referencing. So any of the ones that I have, like if I'm looking for a specific skill, or if it even has like important skills on it, then I add it to my list. And then data persists. So it's not like you have to enter it every time. Like if I like, you know, trying to get 5 weakness exploit. So all of my talismans that have even 1 weakness exploit on it, I put it on there. Well, any of the ones without other useless. Okay, so we're not finding anything here now. So let's assume that it is below the bridge, because that bridge was something we built later. No, I've got way too many talismans for that. But usually I favorite the ones that I feel like are going to be useful. And I've been putting those in kind of, you know, a little bit at a time. So I probably have like, I don't know, maybe 12 or 15 talismans in there. And that's it. You know, versus I have probably like 40 pages of talismans. I don't think we're gonna find anybody down here either. Now that I think about it. So let's try walking from here. I always run element attack on weapons. Yeah, ever since TU, I think 2? Or maybe it was 3. I don't do raw anymore. Oh, I don't know how this actually works. You meant the deco for element attack? No. My priorities for decos on weapons specifically, element falls last. It's usually sharpness protection, which I use protective polish. If I'm using a 3-2-1 weapon, I'll usually do the 2 and the 1 slot, unless I'm using a talisman with protective polish on it. I'll usually try and run either crit boost if I have high affinity, or offensive guard if I'm running a shield job or a shield weapon. Oh, wait, I have been in here. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't been back to see my friend to see if she wants to upgrade more on my, whatchajiggers. Where is she? Apparently I haven't been there. Hello. You normally run guard, rapid morph, and load shells for the deco slots for the weapons, but you really want to use level 3 element attack. Yeah, see, this is the thing that's amazing about putting in the you know, random talismans that just have like 1 or 2 skills that you want, because sometimes that can be all the difference to being able to slot something else in. Wasn't that a, oh, it was a silk thing, right? How did I not get that here before? And I came back in here. Oh, here she is. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. Yeah, I forgot that was the thing. I don't even really use the tools anymore. If in your travels you're able to further expand your nature, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you. Nature expands, as you say, Eva, I shall return. Nothing? Well, it's definitely worth coming here. We didn't find what we wanted, but we did find something. Okay. So then let's assume this guy fell. Still a little mad at them. They didn't have to hit us with the sad version of this. That one is not the best one. And that's from someone who laughed when when Gustav died. I still can't kill this Verso, huh? Can. What happens if I kill him? Oh. Well, he hits hard, that's for sure. It's okay, I got a little something for his ass. How do I use these things again? Ah, Cartadella, welcome in. Oh, I was probably looking at gear sets. I think I sent you a message. I didn't see your message until after you were gone. Oh god, okay. Yeah, because the Dogmazio's shit is absolutely busted. So I was like I was all in Jimma's shit for a minute. So I didn't see any messages because it holds them all. I saw you were doing some farming earlier. How'd it go? Cleared GOG on your third try. Nice. So much info going through new shit. Yeah, truly. Oh, don't break the bridge. Especially for something, like I said, the Gagmazio's has all but, like, broken the game in the best way. Like, everything has been, feels like it's been reset to, back to formula. Where did I just die just now? Oh, I gotta go up. Okay. Doing the GOG rolls like they're sappy weapons? Yeah. But it's the armor too, you know, the armor is freaking stupid. Honestly, like, it's not open-ended, but I was hoping we were going to see something like what the armor is bringing to the game, because, you know, it seems like late game like build games often have an item that you can equip that will, you know, allow you to, you know, basically count for part of a set bonus when you're not wearing a piece of armor. So it's nice to see, you know, that element coming into the game. How did I die? Okay. Really? Oh, here's another guy. Okay. So I do need to go that way, but first I need to go get my... Right now, my theory is that the, I found where the previous, weavers were captured, where they were brought to, and it talks about how many troops were lost in their capture. And so I had suspected that I could go and check those areas and find bodies of those that they lost in the capture and follow them to something. Yeah, I'm on PlayStation. The armor you can work with two-piece, and two-piece set abilities since the weapon can have one. Right, so you can have three two-piece set abilities, including the Gagmazio's one. And actually, potentially more than that, really. It's just a matter of, you know... It's just a matter of, you know, finding the ones that aren't just wastes. A beast shard for all that? Bruh. So I'm assuming by finding these bodies, to continue the thought from a second ago, by finding these bodies and following the path, that I will find my way into Act 3, question mark? Or something else that's interesting. Where'd that body go? Okay. So this would be either the first body or the fourth body. Thing is we're not in the area anymore. So I feel like, okay, so here's your boy. Oh, but those other ones are higher up, right? Everyone's going to use the same Gogma pieces, though, presumably. Yeah. I mean, I guess if they're not going for a, if they're not going for the Odegaard burst bonus, or like the Zoshia healing, or the extra guard for what is it, Arkfeld or whatever, then, you know, maybe not. But I think those things are things now that you can like include in your set that weren't available necessarily before. Now that said, I haven't, that's all just looking at what's available from the GOG sets. I haven't even considered what new stuff we can do now that, you know, the old pieces have. Do they have more defense than the Rarity 8 stuff? Because I know one of the pieces I upgraded had 22 levels as opposed to 14. And maybe that's just closing the distance. Let's see. Okay, check my DM. Where can I do that on my... Or do you mean on PlayStation? On Twitch or on PlayStation? Oh, on... Oh, wow. What would you want to do with that, Crethadella, if it works? Because unfortunately, there's not a, you could transcend rarity 7-8 armor for higher death. Yeah, but there's... I haven't looked at what the actual figures are, because there's only 14 levels if you're upgrading a level 8 total, versus like one of the lower pieces I did had 22 levels, but that could just be because it's starting at a lower number. It's mine since I don't play on console. That's really kind, Crethadella. I appreciate that. Maybe what we should do is see if we can drum up a new hunter. Honestly, I want to play Wilds on... I want to try it out on PC. But they don't have cross-save. So it would mean completely abandoning, you know, everything I've done on PlayStation. Doesn't work, then you guess that person used it for his game since you used the Steam code? Alright, I'll think on what to do with it. I definitely, I appreciate it. I would love to try it out on PC. I just don't want to, you know, if you've got this code, I don't want to waste it. So I'll have to figure it out. Oh wow. Ooh. So that'll be the thing. Either if I decide to try PC myself, then I'll find a way to actually make use of it. Otherwise, the other option would be we could consider it as, like, you know, you hosting a giveaway. You found it, you were looking for code, and lucky enough you got both codes on Steam to work. You're guessing that person plays on console. Oh, okay. Well, shit, yeah, then I'll just use it. And find a way to make it make sense. Thank you. I do appreciate it. That's incredibly thoughtful of you. Saved yourself 80 bucks. Win, win, win. Steam Bros, right? People are selling it on eBay. You know, that's what TU5 needs to be. Okay, so look, what do y'all think on this? Because, I mean, obviously for myself, having PlayStation and PC, crossplay would be a huge thing. But I feel like also, isn't it like, what do you think is the underlying, like, so for instance, it seems to me like it would generate more revenue if I say, okay, look, you bought it on PlayStation or whatever, I'm going to charge you an extra 20 bucks or 30 bucks. Now you can play it on PC as well. I've sold a package deal versus like, you know, okay, you bought it on PlayStation, but you can't access your save. So, you know, either, you know, buy the game again for another $70 and start over, or, you know, or not. And I feel like the average person is probably going to say like not, right? Yeah, I agree. Every game should have crossplay in 2025. Even if you want to, like, even if the model were to, even if the model were to be to sell you both versions, like I'm totally fine buying the game again, you know, particularly if it's part of a bundle. But even if it weren't, like, if I could just play on PlayStation sometimes, play on PC other times, you know, that would be enough for me to buy it. That's like GTA 5, no crossplay ever that long. Golly, that's crazy. Yeah, I think, you know, even if it were as like arduous a process as like, oh, I have to upload it to a cloud and then re-download it if I'm going to play on the other one, like, that would still, it'd be a pain in the ass, but it'd still be worth it. Okay, I haven't found a body in a second, so... Oh, you know... Oh my gosh. Am I an idiot? I mean, I am an idiot, but am I an idiot with the bodies? Lie. Oh my god. I kind of don't want to go back in there. I died. So I started using the streamer bot chat, and now I can see all the emotes. They're no longer just text anymore. Unfortunately, what I lost in the process, it doesn't have all of the it doesn't have all of the like event text, but I'll figure that out. It's all a matter of just, you know, tweaking until I get exactly where I want to be. It's probably because of console wars where exclusivity wins and they want you playing on that console and not on others, so no cosplay for some games. That makes sense. But in this day and age where all of the systems are like, you know, I feel like the console wars, it's, if anything, it's console versus PC anymore, right? And, you know, it just, I don't know. Seems like there's a way that you could, maybe not, you know, like PlayStation to PC, Xbox to PC, but not like as a bridge to do Xbox to PlayStation. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. Have faith, sing, climb the climb. Forget your pain. Warframe has all the consoles to PC? Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's such an antiquated idea. This, this whole thing, the whole exclusivity thing, particularly, with respect to what we're talking about, it's just ideals we're holding on to from 20 years ago. Then again, maybe not, because now we're talking about games that are like hundreds of millions of dollars to make. So, maybe that's part of it. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say? Well, shit, that was my idea. AAA flops like Ubisoft, yeah. Well, I could have killed this guy at any point. All it gave me was a beast shard. I'm so disappointed. Go see Sherma? Alright, let me get my money back first. I mean, I guess I could use a cocoon. Frame drops a bit? Oh. Interesting. And it's not network based, so... Well, you know what? I bet it's this. I expect that what I just did will fix it. Because sometimes when I edit, I forget to close DaVinci Resolve. And DaVinci Resolve is hungry, even when it's not doing anything. Did the update on Wild improve your game loaded up faster? I didn't specifically notice, but it might have. Because I don't remember thinking about it being annoying that it was loading so long today. I'm probably going to switch over to Wilds here in a minute, so we can verify together. Longswords buff, being able to stay in the special sheath stance for longer has been freaking great for me. I guess I could have just dropped. Yeah, let's just drop, because hell with going through all this. The webpage you are looking for cannot be found. Nailed it. Gaming Snake, welcome in. Appreciate the lurk. Have you guys tried the, cool, yeah, I see, the update notes here. Oh no, we're still dropping. What, I need to close some. What was I just about to say? Oh, it's gone.
Oi! Oi!
You like Guard and Guard Up had a massive buff?
Oi! Oi!
Did they? I remember God damn it, man. I can't even think with you around.
Ahoy!
I saw that there was supposedly a buff, but I could have sworn it was just like an 80% damage reduction, which you already had with level 3. So did they give that like default? Did they give that like with just one level of it or something? I'm gonna have to go look at the. That's what I was saying. Is I'm gonna have to go over that document here in a few and actually read through it. It's feeling almost time, man, Bellringer. You and her who waits up there. That fated meeting won't hold forever. Ready to make your play, to oust one ruler and claim her place? I'll not deny some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as too, no doubt, for the one up top. And yet another part resists. A part over time I find myself siding with more. That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle. Rather, it would see my freedom regained and this kingdom's bugs unshackled from their pale chains. Remarkable idea you're speaking there, Bellringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on, serious like, but I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I've been seeing it clearer. You've still got the monarch in you, alright, and the glare of a weaver, but the ambition, that's wild different from both. If you've already guessed to my desire, sir, and share some part of it, would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Maybe yes, I can barely bear to tell it, but there's an idea, one rare discussed for fear of her up there since in the score. You conceived a method, I take it, a way to see a monarch removed, and me left free from claiming her station? We have. Me and what remains of my family, satrap of a sort. Beyond the skill of this citadel, one to go further than just her binding. You'd be just the hunter to set it, if you're dare enough to try.
Benny Frank.
Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom, both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. I think Guard Up actually blocks damage and not just prevents the attack. I thought it did that before, and provided a damage reduction. What work do you require in me now to see your service made? It's my family's strength you'll need be seeking, Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive, spread across this kingdom. And one poor cousin dead and drained in swamps, choked rotten. Each has power, raw savage stuff. For you, they'll give it, if for their fascination at the act, or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all. And last, as the base, seek a weapon of Weaver's past. Should still be one left down there in their larger nest. A snare to set a rune Assyrian silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it. There's no way I'm going to remember that, so I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay, so we got to get these souls.
Catastre.
Sir, I have opened the way above these halls and bested the White Knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the inn, and her shell suggested it true, a being born purely from silk
Yes,
woven
dear?
tight. That such a feat is possible. I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like
No,
this.
Sobo.
Aye, Bellringer, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from, she was, at least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match, but her has been up wandering in this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, way before you came and roused its ire.
Atamis.
Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Course, quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pen. I'd be saying thanks to the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. Yeah, see, I guess there's no way I'll be able to remember it now, but I could have sworn guard up, like, was an 80% reduction already. Oh.
Hironare.
Fair meeting again, Sir Knight. I see this bell has drawn you too towards its
What's
safety.
him?
Who would have guessed, sister? A safe corner hidden so high atop Farloom's cursed crown. Guard up was broken, you're pretty sure, and just protected from the attack? Okay. Our fair village may have fallen, but for these fellows, these scared few, our honor charges us to keep them safe. Our horn lance shall raise for them after some rest.
Nara.
Hold fast to your new charge, Garmin. See these bugs survive, and know I aim in time near to cut down this curse at its core. You know, maybe we'll take that. Long claw could be nice too. Let's try the long claw for a second. I need to go find his family. Already found one of them. We gotta find the other three. And I'm sure he told me where I was supposed to look. And I totally remember, but... let's just review anyway. 3 minutes is by. Oh shit. 5 minutes maybe?
Hironare.
Nope. We're gonna have to go full on 15 minutes.
Oi.
Oh, okay. Well, he just says across the kingdom. So, let's see. Yeah, checking the map was my next step. What's the icon? Okay. Unfortunate. I need to go over and buy the rest of the flea map anyway. So let's start there, I guess. This ain't it. That armor set, you can only go off the perks you want? Yeah. So what I usually do is I start with a base, and if I see there's a shit ton of entries, then I kind of feather things in like one at a time. Until I only have like, you know, maybe... Either it goes from like 20 entries to 0 entries because it's not possible, or I have like a list of like 8 or 10. And then I see from there, like, how many open deco slots, because it shows you that. And if there's a lot of open deco slots, then I at least know what kind of other stuff I can slot in. Otherwise, I might try and just, like, add a tick of, for instance, you know, move from Agitator 3 to Agitator 4 and see if that's still possible with, you know, everything. The thing is it'll probably be pretty overwhelming until you get a, you know, a decent spread of talismans in there. Still a bit tedious, wish it would just do an interpretation from the game. Yeah. I mean, you know, maybe that's what I need to code. You know, I don't know if I even can do that. But, you know, maybe that's what I need to partner with Dale to figure out. Because that would be sick. Something that just goes off of the gear you actually have. It's probably not even that difficult to put together. And then in which case, you know, because we're not actually doing any math. But that said, you know, it probably would piggyback heavily on that website. There's an armor section, but it shows nothing. Yeah, I think that's... I don't use that, but I suspect that might be for either adding or for, like, you can save armor sets. So, like, if you find something that you like, you can save it in there. That might be where that's from, or where that happens. I'm not sure. In any case, I put together many a set in the recent past with that website. You're right that it is tedious, but I think once you build a couple, it's a lot easier. I should have used a bench. You know, like I generally start like I want maximum might 3, I want weakness exploit 5, and I want agitator 3, and then I start feathering in other things that I want, and just see what I can accomplish. Also, the reroll for GOG Ardian is hungry for materials. Fair enough. At least it feels that way right now while it's, brand new content. Kumath set has a lot of tier 3 decos when you upgrade it. Really? That's fucking fantastic to know, because I actually am one of the few, it seems, that actually like Takuma. And in fact, I actually wanted to try and use it as a viable set, but I got distracted from that very quickly. But it is something I want to swing back around and do. I don't think I'm going to be doing any of those 3 9-star quests with Akuma, but it's something to be fun to pull out every now and again, and still be able to contribute. I did the 9-star quest. It was it's Mitsuzune, Legaia-Chris, and Utduna. Took me 37 minutes, but I did it. I feel like 37 minutes probably isn't that bad at time. I think Legaia-Chris took me something like 14 minutes. Oh, fuck me. My fight money! And then I think Mitsuzune took me another 12. And then
my fight money!
Thanks, Fizzy. Welcome in. Great timing. Akuma ability attack is based on the weapon attack power. Yeah, well, also, the other thing is there's, whether you get the light punch version or the hard punch version is based on whether you mix it in on a combo. Appreciate y'all doing your daily check-ins. Oh, I really like Silksong. I've been playing it since release, but there's just so much happening. I keep getting distracted from it. Yep, sure, sure enough. So we're pretty late in the game. We're, or seemingly pretty late in the game. We did see credits roll about an hour ago. So now I'm in here trying to poke around and see what else is to be found, because I know we didn't... I'm gonna guess we're probably at 56% or something ridiculously low like that. How are your Hades runs going? You gonna go crash? It should be okay with Beyond carrying me and Gog. Well, I've already killed Gog 4 times, so it's not harder than Omega Savage, and you have support hunters. Hades is fun. Just figured out today that you can upgrade weapons, so now you have the normal spirit, 125% damage range speed. Nice. You can wait. You can upgrade weapons outside of the aspects. I don't think I knew that. Or if I did, I forgot. Probably if I log into my Hades, I've probably got some upgrades that I just forgot I did. Rest well, Cratadella. Appreciate you. Fucking mosquitoes, man. No! No more mosquitoes!
Barishkava!
Have you met her? Our burly new companion, Vogue, fresh returned from a long time spin tracking. We have met. It gladdens me that so strong a fleet exists as her. Useless a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I am too bound by my own task to provide it. Why, we would never impose so, and now no matter. Her scent may be strong, and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan. Sky.
Fayoma.
I do not.
Puram Indomek.
Botala! Vamos!
Now, if only I could just warp out of here. Oh dear. Oh my god. Hey! Okay, so now what? I guess we should go look for fleas while we try and figure out what is the situation with Act 3. I didn't even go up like I thought I did. True, there's only so many NPCs in the game. I want it to be a mystery. I don't want to just go to an NPC and be like, hey, bro. Oh my dear God. Gym requirements are insane for transcending. I love it. I love it. Even saying that, I've got to farm 4 Rathalos rubies. I'm fine with it. Also, there's a short weekly available right now. It resets on Thursday when the event starts, and then they'll become dailies. You were on earlier and you don't think the weeklies reset? Well, I had some. It was, they expire in a day and 20 hours, which is weird and off cycle. And it was like, Tempered Lagiacrus, Flying Wyvern, 3 in the Plains, and, no, one in the forest, and then 3 general. I'm looking forward to using element weapons. The file effects look great. figure that one out later. Because I don't feel like running back over there. Okay, there's one in... Alright, let's go find that one. And then we'll, feel like... Okay. We're not much longer for this game. If these guys are clues, for two of them to be here, is there a third one nearby? Oh yeah, I've definitely already been through here, right? Jerk. Oh wait, is that? I don't know what's going on, guys. Anyway, I'm going to slap. And then we'll try and find one of the brothers. And then let's try. I hear you, little buddy. Woo! I don't really want to go up there. All right, we're going. We're going. Because I'm not going to want to go up there later either. Maybe since I have double jump, I can skip some stuff now? Or not. Guess we don't have to worry about staying warm. Sister, Spider, if seeking commune with the creature atop this mount, take the climb above as test. A challenge. Upon that summit gained and creature hailed, know it shall choose what gift to grant, with death as likely as insight. Oh my god. You have to double jump before you glide. Cool. Perfect. Oh dear. Alright, well, we're not going all the way to code. That's another time. Also, how much money did I lose? 60? Yeah, it ain't even. Alright, spread across the kingdom, though, right? Does that include the underground? Does it not? Let's assume it does not. But then there's not that many NPCs up here. So instead, let's assume that it does. What's that place called again?
Entonces, pedero.
Okay, it ain't your boy here. We could try Bellheart. Just
괜찮냐? 시시벤예.
Oh, excuse me. All right, this is a flea journey. We're gonna go get another like 2 fleas. Fuck looking for the brother. I'm already tired. I'm already over it. Where am I going? Guess that's technically biowater. Damn it. Ah, I don't think I realized double tap. obviously not where I intended to come. Well, Woo! And right back in the dirty ball. Epic. Do I walk at this point? Might be, faster, yeah. Damn it. Oof. You know, actually, that's fine for today. Let's switch over to some Monster Hunter.